Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me again, Emily, and welcome to English with Emily. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to speak English with confidence. So I know a lot of you guys here may struggle with speaking English because you are not confident in yourself when it comes to speaking. You may be worried about making grammatical mistakes or pronunciation mistakes. If you are having these fears, then tip number one is for you. That is to stop worrying about making grammatical mistakes. Yeah, I used to have the same fear when I first started learning English. I was struggling for such a long time in the past because I was putting too much expectation on myself. At the beginning stage, I expected a lot. That is, I should speak English like a native speaker and with British or American accent, which was unachievable at that point because I was just a beginner. And I didn't dare to open my mouth just because of that fear. It held me back for a while. I couldn't make progress because I didn't dare to speak. So I decided to forget about it. I started to speak English with zero fear. As a non-native English speaker, it is unavoidable that you may face some moments of, making grammar mistake or pronunciation mistake. And if you are telling yourself that please stop making mistakes, then you are putting more pressure on yourself. So from my experiences talking with my friends from other Asian countries and also from non-native English speaking countries, they use English in quite a relaxing way. They don't have too much pressure about pronunciation or grammatical points, whatever, because their purpose is to communicate their thoughts and ideas and not to show their level of English. If you are just learning English as a tool of communication, then it's always better to not to put too much attention on grammar. The second tip for you is that when you are speaking, try to use body language and eye contact. When you are trying to express something, but it is not in your native language, you may be easily misunderstood by other people. And if you don't want people to misunderstand you, you should try to express it as much as you can. And the purpose of learning a language is to communicate and to stay connected with the world. As long as you create connection between you and the other person, you are successful in communication. So try to use your body language, nod your head or shake your head. Sometimes making eye contact works very well if you are presenting something in front of the crowd. If you want your audience to be engaged in your talk. So in that way, people can relate to your feeling and people can relate to what you are speaking. Even though you don't use the words precisely, they still get what you mean. And tip number 3, expose yourself to English every day. And that was my promise to myself at first, my commitment to myself at first when I started the learning journey. Just because I felt like I didn't have an environment where I could surround myself with native speakers, I would try to take advantage of all of the occasions when I can speak English. I even spoke English to myself. I did a lot of self-talk actually. So for example, on my hand, this is a pen, okay? And when I look at the pen, I can speak English to the pen, okay? For example, oh, this is a pen and it is purple. I use it to write. I was given by the youth union of my province. So this is like a very special gift for me. What is this? So this is like a notebook. And what can I talk about a notebook? This is the notebook that I got from the youth union of my province. I wrote something here. It is not very thick, but it is not very thin either. So I'm trying to describe it. So it's not very thick, but it's not very thin either. I love the design. I love the cover of the book. And it has a blue color, which is my favorite color. You see, so when I talk about something, I try to talk about it in different aspects, in different angles. And tip number 4 for you, that is to use resources made for your level. When you are speaking, you always expect yourself to speak English in a long sentence. Okay, and that makes sense because we all expect to reach the level of fluency when we learn a language, and that's not a bad thing. However, started with something very simple, very easy. You can learn by heart a few simple sentences so that you have some useful structures. Next time, if you want to say something similarly, you already have a half sentence structured in your mind. In that way, it is much easier for you if you want to create more sentences. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that these tips were useful for you. And if you like my videos, don't hesitate to give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. What else do you want to learn about English? Just let me know in the comment down below. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.